that's all you see. Forget all about devotion. You say it like you wanna be.
Hello guys, I'm X back for another video, and this is part 5 of the way Shisui the Rinnegan. Please consider hitting the like and subscribe button. The like goal is 0 for this video, so yeah, because I want to finish all my old what ifs so that I can get down new what ifs and reach my goal of 500 by Monday, and 1,000 by March, before March to be exact. Anyways. So, many of you might not know this, but I have a twin, and his name is Darius X on YouTube. So, if you go in the description below, there's a link to his channel. If you could subscribe to him, he's really close to 300 subscribers, and I really just want to get him there, and so that he can surpass a fellow YouTuber of his, and that is one of his goals, and I just want to help him accomplish that. I would be very grateful to you guys by doing that. And let's get into the video. We left off with Naruto beating Lee and Naruto and Sasuke befriending Lee while they were recovering. They all then healed up, and Naruto and Sasuke left the village to do a B-rank mission to the Land of Spice to assassinate one of their leaders and secure peace. Excuse me. As they did, and it was really easy, at least to them, as they then made their way back to the village, hidden in the leaves. As they came to the Land of Fire's gate to be ambushed by two ninja. These ninja were Kisame and Kakazu. Sorry, not Kisame, Hidan. I messed up. To gain money for the Akatsuki, as they had been there and basically were just slaughtering families and were leaving the Land of Fire. As they both then halted, and Naruto and Sasuke, Hidan and Kakazu looked at each other with extreme concentration. As Hidan then started yelling about how there'll be great sacrifices through their chakra that he could sense. At least he could sense Naruto's chakra because it was very immense in the Nine Tails. As Kakazu then said, but they're kids. As Hidan then said, don't underestimate kids. As Kakazu then said, leave this place or we will kill you. As Hidan then jumped in front of Kakazu, swinging his scythe at them, as Sasuke had activated his Sharingan, countering with his sword and a kunai. As Naruto then jumped into the air, as he said, I feel as if these two are very strong. So I'll take this one and you take that one, and don't hold back. As Sasuke smirked, as Naruto then jumped into the air using his Uchiha-style kunai hitting skills, hitting Hidan in his head, as Hidan laughed, as Naruto then jumped back down in horror, as he then saw Hidan basically pull these kunai out of his head. As Sasuke then said, no way, these two must be immortal or something. Yeah, that's right, I read about it. The immortal duo of the Akatsuki. And also in this timeline, the Akatsuki is a bit more well-known, at least to Naruto and Sasuke, due to them being... well, at least Naruto being a Jinchuriki, and Sasuke works very closely with them. As Kakazu then said, you idiot! Now they know how your jutsu works, you fool. As before this, Hidan had just told them about his ritual. As Hidan then said, it doesn't matter, we will kill them anyways. As Kakazu then replied, that doesn't matter. It makes things more of a hassle. As Naruto then used Rinnegan on Kakazu as he turned into stone using one of the hidden techniques from the hidden waterfall village. As Naruto then saw that his defense was pretty strong. As he then also thought that that means that as long as he can't damage him, then he can't win. As Naruto then jumped into the air yet again, as he then added wind release to the Rinnegan, as it basically had the same effects as the Rasen Shuriken, as Kakazu became all goopy with his string hair coming out of his mouth. Also, this is due to the fact that Kakazu underestimates the Rinnegan because it doesn't have wind in it this time, and doesn't see its destructive power, so what he feels, he thinks is the same as the wind one. As string hair coming out, flying Raijining him, as he then used another Rasengan, disabling him and sealing his body to bring him to the hidden leaf for interrogation. As he then took out Hidan with Sasuke, as they used the sort of sealing jutsu with his Rasengan, and Chidori being able to basically kill him over time, at least. As seen with Hidan versus Shikamaru, they then took Kakazu's body back to the Leaf Village. As they flying Rajin to the gate, walking in with Kakazu, as they were congratulated for beating two S-Class ninja, as Itachi thanked them for their efforts in the war, and being just like Minato, ending the war in an instant. As he asked if they would consider joining the Anbu, as they both declined, saying, I'd rather lead my own team of Genin on the battlefield, or even fight other villages. As Orochimaru then appeared behind Sasuke, grabbing him and activating his jutsu, the body-taking one. As Sasuke used his willpower alone to get him off of his body, he then jumped back, activating the Chidori. As Itachi then used a fireball jutsu on Orochimaru, burning him, as Sasuke slammed his Chidori into Orochimaru, almost killing him and paralyzing him. As Naruto used an advanced Fuin jutsu to seal his movements, as they then had Yamanaka clan members extract information from him, and once they were done and wrote down all of the information, which the Yamanakas were very surprised by, he was executed by Itachi, Sasuke, and Naruto. As Itachi thanked them yet again as they went home into an area that was mostly made up of Uchiha. As they entered the area, as they had a spine-chilling feeling, as the air was thick around them, as they felt that they were under a genjutsu, breaking it with ease, as they then saw the bodies of dead Uchiha all around him. As they saw a masked man with an orange mask walk into Shisui and Naruto's home, and a man with an arm cast who Naruto and Sasuke recognized as Danzo. As Shisui was then snuck up on, but he had dodged Obito's sword hand, as he used the Deva path, using Bancho Tenin on them and pushing them out. Well, first in and then out with Almighty Push. And into a cement wall. But they didn't get knocked out because they had Senju DNA, both of them, due to the fact that Danzo does have Senju DNA as well as Obito. As Naruto and Sasuke saw what had happened, as they ran over, as they then knocked out Danzo, pointing both of their swords at Obito's neck, as he then Kamui the swords away into the Kamui dimension, as they then basically all fought. As Shisui was winning because he has a Rinnegan and Mangekyou Sharingan, and is very important as, well, I guess you could say, is very important in winning the fight. Though I do think in MS, Shisui could maybe do it. Anyways, he then Kamui'd Naruto and Sasuke both into the Kamui dimension, making them useless to the fight, so that it's just a one-on-one. As Obito was still kind of, he wasn't getting washed, but he was kind of getting washed up by Shisui, and while Naruto and Sasuke were in his Kamui dimension, they were figuring out the flaw of Kamui. As Obito then Kamui'd his hand, as Shisui smirked, turning it into a bomb, using the Asura path as it exploded in his Kamui dimension, as Obito clenched his eye, allowing Naruto and Sasuke to get out of the Kamui dimension. As he then aided Shisui in defeating Obito, as Naruto then pulled out an eye-sealing card, as he then placed it on Obito. As they then put him in jail because of the assassination of the Uchiha clan, or most of them at least, and Danzo was also imprisoned and assassinated for the possession of several Uchiha's eyes. The only reason Itachi didn't kill Obito was due to the fact that there's not much Uchiha left, and to count, there's only him, Shisui, and Sasuke. And technically Naruto, but he's not entirely by blood. As Itachi saw it as an atrocity that needed to be put to death by Uchiha, which he, Naruto, Shisui, and Sasuke did with ease. As he basically was there for the kill in front of all to make it known that the leaf was to be feared. So basically he broadcasted it, that they didn't really need Danzo because he is viewed as somebody pretty strong. That's why he became 6th Hokage for a bit. So yeah. And basically, they had also been showing their defeats of Kakuzu and S-Rank Ninja, as well as Orochimaru, just to fear off other villages, if you know what I'm saying. As they then decided that they would head out for the Akatsuki. This is Naruto and Sasuke. As they were a threat to the village because of its Jinchuriki, and Naruto decided that he would go with Sasuke to the other great nations to inform the other Jinchuriki and ask them for their aid against the Akatsuki. As they know that the Akatsuki could be dealt with by Leaf Ninja, but risking people like Shisui not being there could leave the Leaf open for an attack. Even though they would be able to handle it with Itachi as their Hokage, they don't want bloodshed on their hands. Going by themselves and trying to get the help of the Tailed Beast, or Jinchuriki, and the other noble clans as well. As they then arrived at the sand, as the Leaf had basically liberated it, and it was really easy to ask Gaara, as he then said why, just simply why, as he wondered why they wanted him to help them, as he knew he would agree, but he wanted to know their reasoning, as Gaara was in a way talk no jutsu'd by Naruto before this. So, with their brief encounter, when Naruto and Sasuke raided the sand, which I won't get into because you can check out the playlist in my playlist section for those series. Or just look it up. Anyhow, they then explained the Akatsuki's goals as he said, fine, leaving with them for the hidden stone. They then did the same thing and they agreed and everything went smooth until they got to the hidden cloud village. As Killer B, Yugito, and the Raikage already knew what they were going to ask. And Killer B and Yugito had agreed to not going by A's request as Naruto then made a bet with A that if he could beat A in hand-to-hand combat, then they would be forced to come with him and the other Jinchuriki, which he agreed to, due to his pride, as shown with A and Tsunade, when they made a bet with an arm wrestle. Anyhow, this is where I'll be ending this part. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, check out Darius X's channel in the description below. Please do that for me. Check out my Discord server in the description below, as my goal is 1K before March. As Social Blade thinks that we will get it in March, which is fine, but I want to exceed his expectations, if you know what I mean. And as always, Rami X out.